Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Gun. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've had some of my viewers ask me, what is the difference between the SMART DryFireMag and the SIRT pistol? They both do the same thing, don't they? Well, kind of, sort of. What I'm going to do is show you what they have in common, what the differences are, and one is a clear winner. So let's get into it. All right, so I have the SMART DryFireMag set up in my Glock 19, and I have the SIRT pistol. So now let's go over what they have in common and what they don't. I use the SMART DryFireMag. I don't need to rack the slide. I get a visual representation of my shots, and it works in conjunction with Mantis X. Now let's go over to the SIRT pistol. I use the SIRT pistol. I don't need to rack the slide. You get a visual of where your shots fall. And this also works in conjunction with Mantis X. Now, you're saying to yourself, well, they do the same exact thing, don't they? Well, kind of, sort of. The one thing they do have in common is that you can take shots and you get visual representation. They both work in conjunction with Mantis X, and you don't need to rack the slide on either one. That's where the similarities end. This is my actual Glock 19. I'm using my actual trigger, and I'm using the actual sights on my gun, and this is my gun. I have an actual firearm that I'm going to be carrying in my hand, okay? The SIRT pistol is pretty much a replica of a Glock, but it's not really a Glock. It kind of feels like it, but it's still not my actual firearm. This trigger is not really the same as my Glock trigger, and these sights are definitely not my Glock sights. So basically, when I'm using the SIRT pistol, I'm using a gun that's not really my gun, okay? So in the real world, if you're going to be training, you want to be training with your actual firearm, right? I mean, in self-defense, I'm not going to be pulling my SIRT pistol out and shooting it, besides the fact that it doesn't shoot ammo. My point is that training with a gun that's not yours really adds no value and doesn't help. But the SMART DryFireMag, you're using your gun, okay? This is just like using your gun in the real world. So if you had to compare these, there's pretty much no comparison. The SMART DryFireMag wins hands down. Thanks for watching.